How are we doing, guys? I hope you're all keeping safe. I hope you're all keeping well. I want to welcome you all to a brand new episode of the Golf Fashion Guy Weekly, where we discuss all of the news in the world of golf fashion from the previous week. So before we get into that, guys, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone for the support shown on the channel over the last couple of weeks. The like button has been getting hammered and the subscriber count has been creeping up very, very nicely indeed, getting us closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark where we get to give away some pretty cool stuff to some of you guys out there. So the like button was hammered on the last video of the Golf Fashion Guy Weekly, and so let's see if we can get a few more likes on this video than we got on the previous video. I think the previous video was around the 42 mark, might be going up a little bit, but yeah, so let's see if we can surpass that with this video. So the first bit of news that I want to go into is finally, J.Lindeberg and TrendyGolf have collaborated on a shirt that is absolutely banging. So all of the releases that they've collaborated on in the past few years have been kind of pretty minimal. They've not really sort of gone into a great deal of detail with some designs. It's just sort of been a Tour Tech shirt that's just sort of had both brands on it. And that's about it, but they have absolutely smashed it with this black and red polo shirts. I will definitely be looking at picking one of these up when I can, when sort of things return a little bit more back to normal after the COVID-19. So definitely looking forward to that, and a big shout out to those two brands for killing it with this collaboration. Next bit of news, guys, is Adidas and CodeChaos. So the Nations Pack seemed to load up on Adidas's website a little bit early. I thought that the release was going to be around the 3rd of June, and so pairs seemed to be on the website a few days prior to that. So the Japan, the BOA version of the CodeChaos, they were up, and then the UK version of the CodeChaos Low, they were up as well. And then surprisingly, the Summer of Golf CodeChaos went live on there as well. Don't know what was going on with that. It just seemed to appear, and then a couple of days later was taken down. And so I can only imagine it's a slight error in the system, a slight glitch, and so, I mean, I believe that the CodeChaos, rumours are that the Summer of Golf CodeChaos is going to be releasing a little later this month. That shoe is incredible. As I said in my last week's video, that for me that could be shoe of the year, and I can't wait to get my hands on that shoe. And we're looking like the end of this month we might finally see it, so definitely stay tuned for that. CodeChaos, the UK Nations Pack, there are still sizes available, so while you're watching this, do head over to Adidas's website and check that out for sure. Hopefully they will still have your size, because that is a pretty cool shoe. Okay, moving on to my final bit of news. I did say that this video was going to be a little bit of a shorter version. We're still over here in the UK awaiting the release of the Nike Infinity Tour shoe. A lot of you guys over in America have been hitting me up in the comments section, in my direct messages on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, by the way, do head over to the Golf Fashion Guy and follow me over there. But a couple of people have messaged me on there so that they've got their pairs in America already, and I've not heard a negative thing said about the shoe. So very excited to get my hands on a pair here. Normally Golf Poser and Trendy Golf and Nike sort of give us a little bit of warning when they're going to release them in this country on their various forms of social media, and so as we haven't heard anything yet, I'd be expecting to see those shoes maybe back end of next week, but don't quote me on that. I don't think they want to keep that on there for too long, so do expect Nike to maybe release a day or so early compared to the other websites that I mentioned a second ago, so do keep your eyes peeled. And also, when it comes to Nike, we've got the Air Max 97, we've got the black and the white pair I mentioned last week. Again, no official confirmation on when they're going to release, but I'd imagine that might be a little later on in the month, and I've got a feeling it might be back-to-back weeks. I've got a feeling that we might have the black pair released, and then the next week we'll have the white pair released. So this is everything that I've got to cover on the Golf Fashion Guy Weekly for this past week. So if you did enjoy the video, guys, do hit that like button for me, and do hit that subscribe button for me down there if you have not done so already. You don't want to miss my uploads, and you don't want to miss when the giveaway goes live. So if you have not done so already, do hit that subscribe button for me. So guys, with everything that's going on in the world at the moment, do take care of yourselves, do take care of your loved ones and everyone else, and I'll see you all very soon.